What's going on, everybody? Evangelical Christianity. Been paying a lot of attention to it lately, and it's time to go full bore hell broke Lucy. They are the American Taliban. There ain't no goddamn doubt about it. They're as fucking radical and insane as ISIS. Yes, sir. The only difference is our government. Their wishes and desires are the exact same thing as ISIS and extreme Islam, to murder, to wipe out all who don't conform to their own belief in God. And it's the same God. The Abrahamic God is one for Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. They can see their time is coming to an end due to evil, simple secularism. I'm going to talk about that in a second. I believe it's up to each of us that has some knowledge of the situation to every time you encounter evangelical to take their fucking ass to the street. Don't let up. Have you some facts? Because if you got a few facts, there's no way a Christian can win. I have never in my life ever come close to losing a debate to a Christian. It's not possible if you got the grasp on the facts and the knowledge. They're the Taliban. So let's talk. I come up with a good way. I saw an article yesterday. It just brought back to memory some things I know. That's a good way to fight evangelicals, and that's with Satanism. What's the difference between Satanism and Christianity? Night and day. Now, Christianity has cursed our culture. Even if you didn't grow up as a Christian, and had never been one, this society has put it into your brain that Satan is bad. Ask yourself this: if the Bible calls it bad, what's it likely to be? Very fucking good. Very goddamn good. That's right. And see, in the beginning of the story, the God created 4 creatures. 2 spiritual, Jesus and Satan, and Adam and Eve. 3 out of 4 went bad. That ain't much for perfection, is it? But it also says that who the fuck wants perfection? That'd be the most boring way to live. Ooh. Terrible. The tenets of Satanism, there's 7. I can't bring them all to mind. The first one is justice for all creatures. Empathy and compassion for all creatures. Then you have the rights of the body, that the rights over your body, and this will especially apply to women, are yours and yours alone. It can't get no better than that. To have compassion, to treasure the earth, our home, and to make all of your beliefs based on science. There's not a flaw in the 7 tenets. Now there's 10 more, I believe, I don't know what they call them, rules of Satanism. There's only one I disagree with, and that's hedonism. And the way it's worded, it kind of puts hedonism above all other things. But then that conflicts with having compassion for others. But hedonism is service of self, your own pleasure. Now, hedonism is fine. It's good. You need to serve your own pleasure and all that. But it can't take precedent over the rights of others, our planet, our government, shit like that, So I may need to read that again. That bylaw might not be as negative as I remember it. But you get go to Google the tenets, the 7 tenets of Satanism, and get them down. Save the link. Save the link. You don't even have to say where they're from. You get in a debate with some evangelicals, just put those tenets in there and ask them what they think of them. You know, on the same issue, I'll never forget, I think it was about 10 years ago, when I had, it hit me. Humanism is evil to Christianity, particularly evangelicals. Humanism is evil. See, the Bible is all about making everything human evil. And Satan's everything human. I've come up with a story I'm going to write, I've already touched on it, about the 2 sons, the Jesus and the Satan. And they're both good guys. Satan a little better than the Jesus because he never contradicted himself. Contradictory words are put in the mouth of Jesus, like hate your mother, father, sister, brother, son, in-laws and all that, if they don't bow to the Lord. Yeah, that ain't cool. Satan got built in to one really bad thing. One. Just one. The God, the Jehovah, said, boy, go down there and fuck with Job. I bet you can't turn him against me. Do everything you can. You have my blessing. Do everything in your power to turn Job against me. So it ended up, and all of Job's family dying. Went through all kinds of horror. Job didn't turn on the God. That's Satan's only crime. That's a bad one. He shouldn't have fell for it. He was too smart for that shit. Satan's a scientist. Satan's logic. Satan's reason. Now, he was blamed for everything that goes against the God. Because everything human goes against the God. So, learn the rules, tenets of Satanism. I'll tell you a little something about Satan, the Satanists too. They're better than 80% atheists. And they're using Satanism as a very deadly weapon against Christianity coming in, being in our government. Somebody wants to put up a statue of the 10 Commandments. Here comes somebody going to put up a statue of Baphomet, the symbolism of Satan. It's a cool looking statue. And they keep winning. Baphomet's in a lot of places. And now they're trying to get it into the Navy right now, to where there can be sermons to match Christian sermons by satanic leaders. Now, the Navy's fighting it, but they're going to lose. Because, see, the First Amendment's all about freedom of all religion, you motherfuckers. And see, you're like the Taliban. You only want one religion. You want yours. We get to the point where every religion is free, none of them will be in our government. But religion is dying fast because of humanists like myself, many more like me that speak out and feel responsibility, and because of Satanists. Ain't that funny? It's called a self-fulfilled prophecy. Satan will bring down Christianity. I love it. Yeah, they're atheists, most of them. Then you got the 20% of nut jobs that into the dark side and all that goth shit. They believe Satan's real. But if you call yourself an atheist and you're offended in any way by the talk of Satan, the promotion of the ideology of Satanism, there's 2 things about you. 1, you're likely not a humanist. 2, you're still a fucking Christian. Get to that, motherfucker. All right, I'm going to wrap it up with this little P.S. I ruined my stalker's life yesterday. That's all I'm going to say. Later, babies. Love you.